What happened when the bridal shop saw my fiancé's text my dress is attention-seeking? I was so excited trying on wedding dresses with my girls last month. After 3 different shops, I finally found the one at this boutique downtown. It was this gorgeous off-shoulder dress with lace sleeves and beading that caught the light perfectly. When I put it on, my best friend Nicole literally started crying. I felt like a princess for the first time in my life. The shop had this cute thing where they make you a little memory book with your dress photos and some special texts from your fiancé. I thought it would be sweet to include some of the messages Ben had sent me about being excited for our wedding day. The shop assistant asked for my phone to help pick out the best ones. I handed it over and went back to looking at myself in the mirror. That's when I heard the assistant gasp behind me. She looked pale and kept staring at my phone. When I asked what was wrong, she just said there might be a mix-up with the screenshots. Turns out she accidentally opened Ben's group chat with his buddies instead of our private messages. And what she saw made her stomach drop. She quietly called over the manager and showed her too. Then they both looked at me like I was about to get hit by a truck. The manager pulled me aside and said they didn't feel comfortable making the memory book anymore. When I asked why, she hesitated, then showed me my phone. The group chat was called Wedding Planning Hell, and Ben had been sending photos of me in different dresses all week. Under the photo of my dream dress, he wrote, "She picked the most attention-seeking dress possible. It's like she wants everyone staring at her chest instead of her face." His friend Tyler replied, "Dude, why didn't you just tell her to pick something normal?" Ben's response was, "Because then she'll cry and I'll have to deal with that drama. Easier to just let her have her princess moment and hope the photographer can make it work." But it got worse, way worse. Scrolling up, I saw weeks of messages about our wedding plans. He called my cousin's kids little gremlins and complained about having to invite my family at all. He said my dress budget was insane for someone with her body type and that he was embarrassed his coworkers would see the photos. The worst part was from 2 days ago. His friend asked if he was nervous about getting married. Ben replied, "Nervous about being stuck with her nagging for the rest of my life, yeah. But her dad's paying for everything, and she's desperate enough that she'll probably do whatever I want." I just stood there in this beautiful dress, shaking. The shop went completely silent. Even my bridesmaids stopped talking. Nicole grabbed my hand and asked if I wanted to leave, but I couldn't move. I kept reading message after message of Ben trash-talking everything about me and our relationship. The manager offered to hold the dress for me while I figured things out. She said they'd seen situations like this before, and that I shouldn't make any decisions while upset. But I knew right then I wasn't going to marry someone who talked about me like that behind my back. I got dressed and drove straight to Ben's apartment. He was playing video games when I walked in. He smiled and asked how dress shopping went, if I found anything reasonable. I just held up my phone and played a screenshot of his group chat messages out loud. His face went from confused to panicked real quick. He tried explaining that guys just talk trash sometimes and that it didn't mean anything, that I was taking it out of context, that his friends were just being stupid and he was going along with it. But I kept scrolling and reading more messages out loud, about how he hoped I wouldn't gain weight before the wedding, about how my laugh was annoying when I got excited, about how my family was too much and he dreaded holidays with them. He got angry then, saying I violated his privacy and that everyone talks about their partners with friends, that I was being dramatic and ruining everything over some dumb messages. He actually had the nerve to ask if I was really going to throw away 3 years over some texts. I told him I wasn't throwing anything away. He already had. I took off my ring, set it on his coffee table, and told him he could explain to everyone why the wedding was off. I blocked his number before I even got home.